Okay. So in the top right over here, playing for Jacob and Pillars, we have Pillars in the pink, and they will be playing English once again with their teammate down here in the green. Corn on Jakobe, aka Jakobe, playing green, and they're sticking with the roost. They're gonna stick English roost this time. Makes sense. Seems like a very strong composition. And over on the left hand side, we have Simtom. They're gonna be playing China this time. And their teammate, Yan Racing Cat, is gonna stick with Roost. And I think we're gonna see a lot of Roosts in this tournament. They're very good in 2v2s. Got a lot of things going for them. They get a bit of extra bounty as well. I think there is just like a little bit more bounty on the map. And maybe that's something that needs to change in like the 2v2 map making meta, is like maybe potentially lowering the amount of bounty on the map just to tone down the roost a little bit. And what are we seeing here? I thought there was potentially going to be a dock. Oh, we have early dock coming out here from China. And another dock coming out here from English, so we're going to see some dock play. We're going to see some water eco coming in here. Coming a little bit quicker on this right hand side. Jakobe going in for those ships very early on. And on this side, we've got China getting their ships up early as well. And yeah, these docks are going to come up around the same time. Now the interesting thing is, are they going to try to sneak a dock on the north or the south side? There was a bit of a scuffle coming up over on here. And oh, this wolf actually being very annoying, dealing a bunch of extra damage. That's 3 damage per bite. Yeah, it's going to drive that scout back. And Pillars is going to get a lot more sheep out of that. Yeah, Jakobe doing a good job. Picking up these extra wolves. Yeah, we just have this extra food economy coming up. And actually, because there's no shorefish, Roosts are going to do very well here. Because, yeah, they don't have to run back and forth. They're just going to be able to pick up all this deep fish and not have to worry about travel time. Whereas if there were shorefish, you know, the reduced travel time does help other ships quite nicely. And you have like more options for spreading out your ships, whereas Roosts just kind of want to sit with these deep fish. Anything else notable going on in the early game? Mostly just, you know, scouts running around, picking up sheep. Doing a good job. No real sheep return just yet on the side. Seeing boosting going on for woods right now, makes sense. You're going to want a lot of wood for all these extra boats you're going to be building. I'm just waiting for it though. I'm waiting for the second dock to come. And here we go. Second dock being built in the south. It's going to allow Simtom to get a nice bit of extra economy. Okay, Golden Gate's coming up. Oh, that's actually a lot earlier than anyone else is getting it. Okay. Jakobe, yeah, they're going to get up. But they are a little bit later than their opponent, who was able to get theirs pretty quickly, and they've got 7 workers building it. Over on this side, we've only got 6, so... Eyes in the forest, they're going to get to feudal a lot quicker. And you know, on this side they got China as well, so that's going to help. They're actually getting very close to being able to go for the age up. And what are we seeing on this side? No sign of age up actually over on here. Okay, now Pillars is able to age up. So I guess there was some boats waiting to be returned, but... Imperial Academy, and what's building it? 3 vills? Okay. Versus 4 on this side. So yeah, China's actually going to get this up quite a bit sooner. That extra building speed coming in clutch there. Just more and more scouts having a wee scuffle in the middle of the map. Oh, needs to pay attention. Yep, and does. Tom's just like, actually, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna get out of here. There's a good bunch. A little quick look at these resources. Seeing that gold getting mined actually. Oh, not anymore actually. No, it's just bounty. So yeah, only Nyan Racing Cat and Pillars have anyone on gold still. Oh, Simtom and Jakobe now, yeah, they're going for gold. And we're gonna start seeing night production. I see the stables up. What are you building? I actually can't see what it's building. That's unfortunate. Well, we're gonna keep an eye on this and we're gonna see what it makes. On this side, we've got barracks coming up. Okay, I guess recognizes, yeah, you know, I'm gonna need some spears. I'm going up against a Roost player with a stable. Are we gonna see Night Horseman? Who's coming? Early night. Makes sense. And over on this side, yeah, we've got the council hall building. Longbowmen. More scuffles going on here between scouts. And while all this is going on, Simtom did a good job sneaking an extra dock down here. And ooh, this is really interesting. All these palisade walls, but there's no dock here to protect. Maybe they're protecting the relic? The only thing I can really think. And this is for sure Pillar's wall, I think. No, wait a moment. This is Simtom's wall. So Simtom actually walled out their opponent on this side. Oh, that's really funny. And now the only place they can build a dock is like really exposed. And it also keeps this relic out of their hands. Oh, that's really funny. Alright, this is definitely an English palisade wall. Right. Yeah, I guess they don't want to see anyone sneak a dock in between. And up on the north side, English palisade wall coming up. Are they going to maybe go for a dock up here? It would be good. And in the center, ooh, spears are going to catch a scout. Nicely done. And yeah, just some nice early spear knight aggression. Gonna put some early pressure on. And these are Roost Knights, so they do not get to heal this damage off for free. Any damage they take is permanent. They do not get to heal until Castle Age when monks come out. These knights doing a decent job. They could actually run down to here if there was, yep, junks going into position. Oh, this is so good because they can actually retreat to here as well. Oh, this is like really smart, having this little like protected area. And it only took, what, 1 vill to go and make this? And that vill probably made this dock as well, so. Doing a good job in here. Nice defensive spears. That vill took a bit of damage, but it does actually have the textiles upgrade, so it did live because of that. Over on this bottom side now, you see Pillars is like, you know what, you can't 2v1 my teammate for free. I'm going to bring up forward a whole bunch of longbows. And they're going to deal really well with those spears. Oh, yeah, spear count dropping really low there. And oh, that Barbican, yeah, it's not coming up quickly enough. Probably going to want to build it back here. Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense, wants to build it near the foods. Oh, but that's a lot of knights, they're going to hit those vills. And just loads of vills getting pulled because they recognize, yeah, you know what, like we could potentially lose a lot here. There's a huge knight fight coming in here, and oh, the Barbican, I mean, if you pulled that many vills onto it, it will for sure be able to survive. And lots of gun fire coming in here, lots of extra arrow fire coming in here. Oh, these rallies, they're gonna get punished. Gonna lose a bunch of longbows and spears for that. Is this upgraded? It is, so yeah, extra gunfire. And these upgraded towers are actually very good against knights because they have, how much damage? 25. All range, so it's doing like 22 damage per shot to each of these knights. And the Barbican also going to be doing something similar as well. So this, probably not the best position. They wanted it a bit further forward to, you know, take advantage of this choke point here. But this also isn't the worst position. It's going to protect this food supply, going to protect this gold as well. And now we've got more fighting coming in. And, ooh, does this actually reach? Or is it just going to shoot the... I think it's just shooting the tower. So maybe not the best, but... This is actually a pretty good position for them to be in. Oh wow, even taking this northern lake too. So 3 of the lakes belong to Eyes in the Forest. Whereas Jakobe and Pillars, they are winning on the ground, I would say. They have a bigger ground army, but this extra economy on the side of Nyan Racing Cat and Simtom is just going to really work out for them the longer this game goes. Obviously they need to care about things like, you know, these deep fish are going to run out eventually. You know, there's what, like 5,000 fish here, and they do respawn over time, but yeah, you're only talking like 6,000 foods per lake. While this is going on, ooh, clock tower's coming in. And I'm actually very curious to see what siege unit comes out first. And Tom doesn't actually have enough food. Sorry, not enough food. Not enough wood yet. Oh, that's a ship that's going to go down. Not paying attention. Taking damage from this tower for free. Unfortunate. But fights in the middle coming in. Lots of horses actually going down for Jakobe. Nyan Racing Cat. Gonna be putting on some extra pressure. And oh, this counter attack with the knights prevents the age up to age 3. And they're just gonna do loads of damage now. They're right on top of these vills. And even stopping all this extra production from going up. More vills going down, more knights going down, and oof, that's so much damage. Obviously they can't do anything, like they can't stop these load your fishing boats. But they don't really need to. Oh, they're gonna run in. They're gonna see these vills. That's a lot of exposed vills over here. Oh, these ones running back. No, they're just gonna jump into the tower. Oh, they might actually see these. That's what, like 8 vills that they could just go and kill? Oh, I don't think they see them though. Now they get them. Okay. Oh, but they don't attack. They just run past and they're going to go straight into a wall. And they're going to get trapped. Oh, they could have done so much economy damage there. And now they're just going to get picked off. 1 knight goes down, 2 knights go down. But while this is going on, a spear rush comes in. Picks off so many vills. And I think they're going to get this mining camp as well, actually. Oh, lots of extra damage coming in. And we're going to see a war junk that's slowly going to pick off this dock. It isn't actually building anything right now. And actually, Nyan Racing Cat is the only one who isn't going up, who isn't age 3 yet. They are going up right now. But taking a little bit longer. Look at these eco counts. Nyan Racing Cat. Do they have an extra town center? I think they just have a lot of extra boats. Is what's going on with them. I'm trying to find... They have a lot of boats over here. And some extra boats up here. So they just have a big econ as far as fishing goes. These early knights. Doing some good harass, finding some nice hits on these Vels. There's more and more harassment coming in. And these are Palace Guard now. So they're going to do really well. Oh, we're going to see a capture. Palace Guard, are they going to make it out? No, they don't! We see the Wololo picking up. That's actually a really nice pickup as well, because these Palace Guard were going to be really annoying to deal with these longbows. So good Wololo coming in there. Almost think like at that point you just want to dedicate and try and kill the warrior monk with your Palace Guards, but unfortunately not able to pull it off. But more harass is coming in. This is actually a very back and forth game too. Game 1 it did seem like Jakobe and Pillars were kind of in the driver's seat the whole time. But in this case, actually looking a bit more even. Oh, now you have to kill your own Palace Guards. That's so awkward. But they are going to run into Tower Fire. This is actually a very nicely positioned outpost. I really like that. You have a lot of vision. Gonna pick off a lot of stuff attacking. Oh, and yeah, this is kind of like aggressively positioned tower. Gonna get knocked down by this battering ram. And then we see, I was gonna say we see them going for these sacred sites, but not quite. And, oh, this monk. Oh, what are you doing? No, you're gonna die to this wooden fortress? I think it, oh, we'll die to two of them. Oh, that's so unfortunate. And, oh, relic gets picked up. There is a fully upgraded knight though, chasing it down. So I think it will die. Well, especially, you know, if that happens. Now we've got these Nesta Bees helping support. I hear Wololo, but I don't see where it is. But there is counter-attacking on both sides. These knights, not actually going to be able to do much. There's too many wooden fortresses now. And over on this side, Palace Guard versus Man-at-Arms. Palace Guard actually not quite as good in terms of like raw stats, but they are actually going to be able to overwhelm them with numbers. Oh, I was going to say I really like this position with these archers, but they're getting absolutely pummeled by these clockwork Nesta Bees. And yeah, this is when longbows really start to fall off, because like these Nesta Bees are going to do so much damage to them. Obviously longbows are like pretty good all game, but yeah, once these Nesta Bees come out, they're going to take a ton of extra damage from them. Actually, it says this longbow's on 0 out of 70 health. Interesting. I've seen that one before. Actually, there's a bunch of them. It says they're on 0 out of 70 health. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, and we actually see sacred sites being taken. Interesting. I think there are only 2 of them on this map, so maybe that's the hope, is that like you just take the sacred sites and your opponents forget about them. But oh, I mean, if you got these clockwork Nesta Bees, they're actually just going to be able to knock these buildings down. Like, Nesta Bees do okay damage against buildings, and then yeah, obviously you've got all these melee units just torching them down, so yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to go. And oh, that siege workshop is so precariously positioned. It does get finished, but anything that's built out here can just get shot at immediately. I don't quite know why these Nesta Bees are pulling back this far. I guess, you know, they want to get back to their keep, but they should be, yeah, they should be up here dealing a whole bunch of damage to these spears, which they are now. All these units are spread out, but Nesta Bees are actually okay against spread out units. Especially because they're going to clump as they run towards. Oh, so much damage. Oh, okay, you know, you got your warrior monks, they're doing okay. Springles are going to come out as well. Oh, I could have had another volley off there for free. And they're kind of like half firing. Here we go. That's like the kind of volley we want to see. And yeah, they're doing so much damage there. A whole bunch of ranged units go down. And recognizing that, hey, like, you know, I can't just let you have those sacred sites for free. They're going to push in. And there's a sprinkled up. These are clockwork nested bees. Oh, there was like a couple vills behind this. Yeah, these just wouldn't die. Palace guard running in. There are crossbows to help deal with this, but I don't know how well they're going to do. Wololo comes in. Oh, focus fire, don't just run. Oh, I think we're going to see a couple units get converted there. Nothing too major, but oh, night raids on the wood line while all this is going on. That's really good. Kind of recognizes that, hey, you know, there's like room for these knights to do other things. And pulls back these nested bees to the keep. It's actually in a really nice position right now. And these knights did so much damage. I mean, yeah, they're taking a bunch of damage. And Jan Racing Cat, even going up to Imperial Age, potentially going to see like elite knights coming in. And yeah, they're just doing so much damage on this back line. So many vills going down. They're even actually doing well against these veteran spearmen. And yeah, while this is going on, STBs, I think this one actually did get repaired a little, but obviously could get repaired more. Oh, we're going to see this warrior monk go down with the relic, and there, they're just going to tap out. And Eyes in the Forest bring this back to 1-1. Doing very well there in game 2. So, well played. Yeah, we're going to take a quick look over at this timeline. Village account. Pillars actually did really well on economy there. Had like very good vill count all game. But yeah, there was just a huge focus to keep Jakobe down. And they did like a decent job, I think, with those wooden fortresses, managing to protect quite a lot. But there was just a point when the Knight Harass was like picking off vills before they could retreat to the wooden fortresses. And once the villager count got high enough in certain points, like, you know, that wood line at the ends, yeah, there was a wooden fortress nearby for them to retreat to, but no, they just took too much damage. And yeah, just very nicely done. And we're going to have a game 3 for this winners finals, so stay tuned.